Hello. Oh, Bud. Look, Bud. It's a pixel version of you wearing a robot suit. Are you a pixel cat? An escaping cat. A cute black wedgie? What's that? Ugh. Ugh. When we last left our heroes. Oh, yes, I watched his vacuum tube video. It was definitely something. Well, how do I just export just this part? Uh, hey, Pedro from Brazil. I don't know. It's like a world using vacuum tubes. I mean, why? I mean, it would be completely unrecognizable. It wouldn't be like fake like Fallout. It would be it just wouldn't exist. And also, it's like they would have invented the transistor anyway, so who cares? Seems kind of silly. How did we do this? Run robot. Run naked. Land robot. Land rover. Jump robot. Yeah, there's something missing here. Like, I adjusted this a little bit. See how that foot kind of comes out of nowhere? Pet ski robots. Hey, Curry, how's it going? Did mom survive? Yeah, how do I just export just this tag? Layouts. Oh, here we go. Tag jump up. There we go. All right. Choose file. Oh, it was put all into one. It was all one. Never mind. I guess that's how I did it. Excuse me. Yeah, Korea, I was talking to your buddy Paul, and he was saying there has actually been a lot of like RSV and other crud going around again this time of year, not just in the winter. I guess there was a bunch of it in January too. Yeah, apparently she got RSV. Yeah, those rear legs look a little better now. What do you think of these graphics, Kree? Woo! I still haven't done the animation tree stuff. I kind of burnt out creatively lately. I did work on my film scanner a little bit more yesterday. I got it back down to 450 milliseconds a frame. I was vibe coding it. So I was like, here is the output logs. Try to find the bottlenecks. And one of the bottlenecks was, was solved by putting the PNG writer into its own thread. Because that's actually, I think that was one of the most expensive parts of each frame. Now you can actually save time by saving as a bitmap, which I know PNG is like I don't think PNG. I think PNG is lossless compression. Bitmap obviously isn't compressed, but it's at least twice the size of a PNG, and that's just an 8-bit mode. Like to say nothing if I actually that's glitched. To say nothing if I do 16-bit mode, which I'd like to do for the negative scans. Although I think the price of the film went up again. What a shock. Oh, my turn up. Transformers. More than meets the eye. Your innocent little nephew. He's not very innocent. I have a copy of Winamp that works. Oh, yeah, sure. I think it works. Some of the docking, well, actually, it's not on this computer. My other computer, my work from home computer, it tends to undock. I mean, Windows scaling is never very good to begin with, but older program. I think the newest Winamp might be from 2013. Yeah. So what should we make him do next? We got him moving around pretty good. They're chaos incarnate. Yes, they are. He was like really whiny this morning. And he was like running all over the house. W8 Cup recently, Winamp community update project, basically 2 series Winamp if they kept patching it. Oh, nice. All right, so this is just the idle animation. Maybe we could try making like an attack frame. Chaos incarnate. Yes. He protect and attack, but mostly he is a snack. Well, looks like we already had an attack button. I just don't think we used it. Okay. Bud, where are you? I need to examine your bones. Poor Bud. Nobody loves him. Cats have like alien legs. Look at that frickin' alien. Do, 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 do. Where's all my palettes? Oh, wow. ZX Spectrum palette. Nice. Let's get this palette out onto a tray. Well, my work here is done. He's the armless cat. What is the 3-3 rule of cats? I don't need this. I just need cat anatomy. Doesn't seem like he can really swipe too far forward. His leg has grown monstrous. Don't let Bud catch me Googling other cats. Yes, he'll be very jealous. Yeah, it seems like the sprite should be wider. It's kind of a limitation, isn't it? I guess, yeah, my hands are kind of like that. The cat bones, the golden ratio. Kind of looks like it, like right there. Somewhat. Mega Mario will be the Mega Bud movie. Maybe. How do I get the background to be smaller? Squares. View, maybe? Uh, nope. That's not what I wanted. Bud, what are you doing? What is it? Yes, there's something Bud can't do. Be quiet. Poor Bud. Oh, this grid is bugging me. Why is it 16 by 16? What is it? That seems a little unrealistic. Ugh, my arm got really needlessly long. I mean, what kind of an attack is this even? It's kind of a lame attack. But are you a lame attacker? The Waterworld level? Yes. Waterworld. Every game needs a Waterworld level. Nothing's free in Waterworld. Happy little clouds. I can't move the frames. Wait, I think you have to click and drag them to move them. Whoa, what the hell did I just do there? What's going on? Its tail disappeared. Instead of being based on the movie, it's based on the ride. There's a Waterworld ride? I know there's a Waterworld stunt show, but I didn't know there was a ride. Do 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 do. Dryland is a myth. I've never seen it. Oh yeah, that's great art right there. Ship it. Here at the Walt Disney Animation Studios, our animators work tirelessly to bring you your favorite characters. Guess that kind of makes sense. Do 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 do. The future. The polar ice caps have melted. Those who survive live to face a new reality in Waterworld. Do 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 do. So there's a whole YouTube channel dedicated to Waterworld. It's called the Atoll. It's pretty exhaustive. It's like everything. You're like, man, I wish I knew everything about Waterworld. Everything you wish you ever knew about Waterworld. Now, how much would you pay? Apparently, $165 million. What is it, Bud? Bud, are you going to drink your own urine like Kevin Costner? Are you a urine drinking cat? Like maybe like a force beam goes out, like Strider. What is it, Bud? Mew. The real life Bud. Oh, the Postman. I've never seen the Postman. Is it any good? I mean, I guess if I'm like a Waterworld apologist, I should probably watch it, right? What is it? Are you a Waterworld cat? Waterworld cat. Waterworld cat. This cat is a Waterworld cat. But have you sailed farther than most have dreamed? Great, now I can't get the theme of Waterworld out of my head. I can't quit you, Waterworld. Maybe I should find a Waterworld pinball machine. They're actually like not that expensive, but they're kind of like there's not that many of them. It's like one of those Gottlieb System 3, so like it's a solid machine if you can find it. So anything else interesting and new going on? I guess we did that moon thing. That's pretty cool. Nothing's free in Waterworld. Yeah, I just kept talking about Waterworld the whole time. Oh yeah, Baywatch is a cool pin. Yeah, the Sega Baywatch. So technically, it's made by Stern because Stern was Data East, and then that became Sega Pinball. See, yeah, Baywatch was Sega. The leg seems a bit sketchy. Get your real Avatar leg back. It's a little better. Oh, Bud's like mewing up a storm for some reason. That's what he does. Bud, are you a mewer? Are you a sewer mewer? Bud Affleck. Yeah, maybe he could like swipe out and then like an energy beam could fly out like Strider. Round here, he's known as Strider. He's one of them rangers caught off his guard. I guess that kind of looks like a cat attack. Eh, that looks kind of weird. It's not the cup of a carpenter. And his tail grew 3 sizes that day. Guess maybe his tail could point forward as well. Like it's like the tail is attacking too. I think it'd be longer than that though. Bud, I need you to model for this. I want to draw you like one of my French cats. Bud's heart was pounding the entire time. It was the most erotic moment of his life. Up until then, at least. What is it, Bud? Meow. Are you a meowing mewer? Oh, really? Are you a sewer mewer? Do you like to mew in the sewer or something? Well, I gotta get the tail just right. It's obviously the most important part. Fluent pet. I think Bud already knows how to talk. He's like meow 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 meow. Let he who illuminated this illuminate me. Oh yeah, I watched Time Bandits the other night. It's a movie I hadn't seen like since I was a kid. And Sean Connery was in it for like one scene. He was like, I will make you my new son. I didn't realize, well, I guess I wouldn't have known as a kid, but like the leader of the dwarven people, that's the politically correct term, by the way. The leader of the dwarven people was Kenny Baker, who was obviously inside R2D2. The tail seems like it needs to be a little bit longer. Wasn't quite sure what the analogy is supposed to be at the end when the parents get evaporated. I guess it's technology is evil. I guess it was kind of that message was kind of muddled. Although I also did think it was kind of funny that David Warner was in it, and then there was a scene on the Titanic. God, David Warner is like in everything. He was even in Star Trek Five. Actually, I think he was in a couple Star Trek movies, wasn't he? 'Cause I think he played a Klingon in one of the movies, and he was like one of the ambassadors on like the planet at the beginning of Star Trek Five. I kind of have like a soft spot for Star Trek Five. It's like the Waterworld of Star Trek movies. Put that on the DVD box. The Waterworld of Star Trek movies. Yeah. It's like his parents get killed and his house burns down, and then the kid is just left there alone. I guess like, well, sorry kid, you're a homeless orphan now. Although then you noticed that's cool is like at the very end there's like a crane shot and he's walking up to like the smoldering piles of rubble that were his parents, and the smoke is in reverse. So they actually shot the last scene in reverse. So the kid would have been standing in front of the smoldering piles and then pretended to walk backwards. And then they reversed the shot so the smoke was going into the piles as he walks up to it. It was right. Actually, there's a decent amount of reverse motion. Remember, it's like we don't need CGI, we have reverse motion. See, nowadays they would have spent like $300,000 making a reversed CGI smoke shot, but back then, you know, Terry Gilliam's just like walk backwards, kid. Oh, well, I guess this is the resting frame, so this wouldn't even be part of this animation. Yeah, so it'd actually start here. Uh, uh, maybe that could be like a video, like quote unquote bad movies that I kind of like. So definitely Star Trek 5. Uh, Probably also Waterworld. I think Waterworld actually holds up pretty well. His gut gets sucked in there. Yeah, like it's like he's like Ozempic cat. The intro to Contact still blows my mind with the mirror. Yeah, it's like it is kind of like a famous shot. It's like they even have. Isn't that kind of like a secret how they did that to this day? It's like kind of an unknown special effect. His torso undulates too much. Oh, Star Trek. Actually, Star Trek 6, the one that. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Christopher Plummer. Christopher Plummer's in Star Trek 6. Star Trek 6 is pretty good. Undiscovered Country. And you think about like when Star Trek 6 was made, that was like, well, obviously, the Klingons are Russians, obviously. So, it was kind of it was pertinent because that was around the same time that the Soviet Union collapsed. Former Soviet Union. I guess it called the USSR. Because wasn't it the premise like this like the I almost said Soviet like the Klingons, like there'd been like a huge explosion or some sort of natural disaster, and it had like severely damaged their planet, and so they were kind of like looking for peace out of desperation. That one was directed by Nicholas Meyer, who directed Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. He still got like his belly's doing. I think the problem is like when you have it. Yeah, like the belly's changing too much. The belly's changing. He got Sonabello. And we probably wanted to change a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't believe I kissed you. It must have been your lifelong ambition. We're definitely going to speed up these frames in animation. We want it to be like really quick. Yeah, Guy Incognito. I want to see that because it's a Sam Raimi film, so I have to watch it. I just I, don't- I just have no interest in going to the theater anymore. I used to like going to the theater, but for me the big thing that gets me are all of the trailers and ads. That's actually what keeps me out. It just seems like such a waste of your time, especially in a world where like everyone has like the internet. So if I want to see a trailer for a movie, I'll watch it. Or it just feels like it's making you sit through all those trailers is insulting. Well, I find it insulting. Well, maybe not insulting. It's just not respectful of my time. Because obviously my time is very valuable as I sit here animating a cat. I want to waste time on my schedule. From the creators of some dumb movie comes some new dumb movie from the studio that made another dumb movie. Dumb movie. If movie trailers still began within a world, well, of course. Hey, Rachel McAdams was in Doctor Strange 2, which was the last Sam last Sam Raimi movie that was made. I actually liked that movie because it was like it had a lot of cheesy Sam Raimi crap in it, so I enjoyed it. Like if it wouldn't have been cheesy, I wouldn't have liked it as much. Like at the end, where like he reanimates a dead his dead corpse or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, that's like some Sam Raimi crap. I'm going to allow this. Yeah, it's better with his back. Did we have like? Oh yeah, we got like this like little bar in his belly, which obviously means he's a robot. Obviously. Which type is it going to save as? Who knows? Like, oh, I guess these are all here. Bud idle, Bud jump, fall, Bud run. Okay, so Bud attack. He protect and he attack. But most importantly, he is a snack. The tail gets a little too long there. I'm going to allow it. I've been meaning to watch Darkman again. Yeah, I rewatched Darkman a couple years ago, not that long ago. Darkman has a lot of Spider-Man DNA in it. Like if you watch it now, you can see. Well, yeah, and not just because Darkman has the same plot as Doc Ock, where he's like, "Oh, I'm a brilliant inventor, but I had a horrible accident, and now I'm going to go into an abandoned warehouse and finish my project." And not just that, like it actually, a lot of it actually feels like. Well, I mean, Sam Raimi wanted to make a Shadow movie, but he couldn't get the rights, so he invented his own. He basically made his own Timu Shadow, which was Darkman. And obviously, Darkman is a much better movie than The Shadow that got made a couple years later with Eric Barwin. I am the Shadow. Although Shadow had a pretty banging Taylor Dane song in it that was written by Jim Steinman. So that's probably like that's probably the best part of the movie is like the Jim Steinman music video that resulted from it. If you've never seen it, it's Taylor Dane Original Sin is the name of the song. Yeah. With Bud's weight, he's becoming a whole meal. Hey, Bud did lose some weight. He lost like 2 pounds, and I would assume, it's, yeah, I don't give him as many greenies as I used to. I mean, he would eat all the greenies in the world, so I have also reduced giving him human food. Great, now I've got that song stuck in my head. Endlessly searching for original sin. Oh, wait, where does other paw go? Yeah, he needs 2 paws. A case with 4 stones in it. Not 1 or 2 or 3, but 4. 4 stones. What am I supposed to do with an empty case? 0 stones, 0 crates. Come on, boys, we're out of here. I'm going to shoot JFK. Yeah, his other pause being kind of lackluster there. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna give up. Gonna give up on life. Gave up on life, didn't ya? Lisa, where are you? Bud looks much better with both of his paws. Oh, wow, that's too short. Oh no, no, that's still not good. No. It's like that one came back to the earth sooner. Oh yeah, speaking of going back to Earth, like I didn't see the footage of that Artemis capsule going around the moon. That happened today, didn't it? 'Cause they just like did one, well, not even an orbit. They just kind of went around the moon once, right? And just immediately got like a return trajectory. One with a twist and a bit of a spin. Oh, God damn it! You know, kind of like Jim Steinman died a couple years ago, but like no one even cared. Like he's like such a good songwriter. It's like, I think everyone knew his music, but and he wrote lyrics for, not wasn't just Meatloaf. He did like Air Supply and Taylor Dane and all sorts of people. Kind of like Prince. Like Prince wrote a lot of music that wasn't just for him. Like that one Sinead O'Connor song where it's like nothing compares to you. That was written by Prince. Prince died too. What the hell? Why can't Prince live to be 99 like Henry Kissinger or Bill Paxton? Oh God, I don't know how I got on my YouTube, but it was like there's some interview with James Cameron, and and it was somewhat candid. Like they were talking about like him being a jerk and stuff, and all his ex-wives, and he was actually talking about it. And he's like, "Yeah, I think the common denominator was me." But there was, God, what was it like? He what was it like? They quoted something that Bill Paxton said about James Cameron, and it was really funny because it involved like boners or something. It was like James Cameron had a boner for anything involving water. It was so funny that James Cameron was like, "Well, I wouldn't put it that way. I wouldn't use that euphemism, but yeah." Kind of sucks, and yeah, he's dead too. They beat Apollo 13 for the altitude record. Oh yeah, because they um well, again, I wouldn't even call it an orbit. It was more like an apogee. But when they went around the moon, it was like actually way higher altitude than the Apollo missions. It was like way higher, like 4,000 miles up versus like 80, I want to say, for like the Apollo missions. Because, well, yeah, they weren't being inserted into a lunar orbit. I, I, I don't get like people who are still like moon landing conspiracy theorists, especially nowadays where there's so many like real conspiracies that you could like look into, like the moon. Seriously, I mean, yeah, well, the big, the Van Allen radiation belts, but it's not like they're up there that well. Was it? Well, the Apollo mission's like what? Like, was it like like 13 days? Actually, I don't think it was that long. This looks like he's like, I don't know. It looks more playful with both his hands. Like he's playing with the enemy instead of attacking them. I guess we can animate it and see, put it in. Yeah, let's see. We would need. Oh God, look at this mess. So he would have to be on the ground. Ugh, this is messy. Didn't someone say that there's a switch case you can do? Oh, there you go. A switch case you could do in Godot script. If land is more than 0, so we need. Oh yeah, I have the note. Oh, match. Match is what it was called. Okay, yeah, I have a note from last time. Got it. Okay, there. Actually, the only part of the moon mission that I'm a little confused about scientifically, um, the part that I am kind of curious how they did, when the lunar lander, when they left the moon and the lunar lander fired its escape ascent stage or whatever, um, yeah, I don't know that part, because it's like they didn't. That thing was pretty small. Like, I mean, I guess the part that I find the most hard. Well, I want to say hard to believe because I'm definitely not a moon landing conspiracy theorist. Like I've been down to like Houston and the Space Center, and like it's like, when you see the Saturn, the only Saturn V that's left, you're like, why would they build this? Like, I don't know. I think if they're gonna fake something, they wouldn't bother building all that stuff. And you know, I mean, because it was like the Manhattan Project. Like the Manhattan Project certainly was real. And like, they had thousands and thousands of people, and they did it all in secret. I guess I kind of, that's kind of contradictory. Um, but okay, so when the lunar ascent module, it fires off the base and it goes up into the sky, and there's not that much fuel on it. No, of course, what the moon is, what, 20% the mass of Earth? Is it? Oh yeah, because the moon is, yeah, because the moon has a much lower density than Earth. So even though the moon's volume is about a third of Earth's, I want to say the gravity is like a fifth of Earth's. So the part that always kind of confused me was you had the command module with one of the astronauts was orbiting the moon while the other two people were down on the surface. And so the fact that seems like the most miraculous is that little ascent engine could, lift off from the moon, and like, yes, there's no atmosphere, or almost no atmosphere, and then, but the thing is, like, how did they rendezvous that? That's the part I don't quite understand, because that thing certainly wouldn't have had enough propellant to get into a orbit around the moon. So like if the lunar capsule, I don't know what its orbit velocity would have been, but it would have to be, again, it had to be something. Well, of course, the moon is a lot smaller. Well, the moon is a lot smaller than Earth, but you'd still have to be in an orbit. So I guess my question is, like, how did they get the ascent module to link up with the orbiting command module? That's actually the part that I find the most confusing. Yeah, I've seen the videos of the people that use the computers to simulate the landing. That's pretty cool. And they had, like, what was it, like, there was one bit that was flipped, and what was it, like, they told Buzz Aldrin, they're like, well, this bit being flipped, there'd be like a 1 in 64 chance of the landing on the moon failing, or you'd lose computer control, or something like that. But they didn't have time to rebuild the module, so they this is in the 60s, not these guys that fixed the module. So they, what did they go? They went in and like, I can't. It's something like they had to like unpot it and like flip a bit or flip a transistor or something. I don't know. It was something like that, but I think because I guess they considered the risk was too high. Because yeah, 1 in 64 is actually a pretty big chance, and then otherwise you're dead. Actually, two people would be dead. God, can you imagine like if you're in the command module and you saw the lunar module crash? That would be awful. But yeah, they could go up. Those guys could go up to the moon. They could find a whole bunch of Apollo guidance computers because after they after they rendezvoused, they would crash the lunar lander back into the. They would crash it back into the moon. So there's probably like what 4 Apollo guidance computers on the moon's surface. Actually, no, I don't think they crashed all of them. I think one of them's actually still in some weird orbit of the moon for like the last 50 years. But I think they crashed at least. How many times we went to the moon? What was it? 4 times? I think they crashed 3 out of 4 of them. Well, wait. Well, yeah, obviously the Apollo 13 was different, but yeah, I mean like the successful moon landings. Yeah, because it was 11, 12, 14, 15. The Apollo lunar module ascent stage docked to the command service module lunar orbit by executing precise, mostly automated descent from surface to close the distance. Yeah, but when it would have to get up to the same speed as the orbiting command module. I mean, again, I guess it's easier because you're dealing with 1/5 the gravity of Earth. But still, I mean, yeah. Well, the thing is, yes, that's the thing. It doesn't take. It doesn't take. You can get off the planet with a balloon, but you're not going to be inserted into an orbit because you need. I mean, that's like half the battle is going into an orbit because you have to be moving across the surface of a planet at the same rate you're falling toward it. What, 6? There were 6 of them? Oh, I didn't realize that. Why do they keep saying that it ended in 1972? Because I thought it went a little longer than that. I thought it was more like 74. Oh, really? That's all you need to escape the moon? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, again, like escaping the moon's gravity isn't even the big thing. I guess I'm kind of beating a dead horse here. But like all the stuff with like the photos and not seeing the stars. I mean, who gives a crap? That doesn't mean anything. Can't see the stars in a city if you look up. So does that mean the city's fake? All right, let's make a new layer. How do I? Oh, how do I move it? Is that going to duplicate it? Of course, because why wouldn't it duplicate it? Because that's obviously what I want, is it for it to be duplicated. All I wanted was a piece of the night. Oh, we got Pixel Perfect on still. Ever see your neighbors bring in groceries? What does that mean? Oh, are you talking about like statistics and probability? I saw my neighbors across the street in the rental property get DoorDash twice in one day. Does that count? So I saw that once, so who knows? Maybe it happens way more than I even realize. I've been looking for an original sin. One with a twist and a bit of a spin. And crap, I got that song stuck in my head. A giant claw. Yes, it's a claw machine. Endlessly searching for original sin. So I have to wonder, like, why are we going back to the moon? Are we going to get the helium-3, or is it? It's probably more like a space race with China, if I had to guess. I mean, because the sad truth is, if we don't put weapons in space, China will. Well, I mean, everyone's going to do it. 'Cause if there's one thing mankind likes to do, it's put weapons everywhere. Well, there's probably already weapons in space, let's be honest. Oh, yeah, I got to give him that belly bolt. Hold a pinball show on the moon? Yes. Yes, and the beers will only be slightly more expensive. Oh yeah, God, MGC is like what, 3 weeks away? Obviously, this is the best pixel art ever. Arm the moon nukes. We are going to make the Star Wars program. Star Wars, that's a movie, isn't it? I promise. By 1970, we will fill the moon with nukes. I like to do things that are hard. That's what Marilyn Monroe told me. Yeah. Red Hook Pinball Museum in Brooklyn? No, I haven't. Has Bud ever hissed for any reason? Yeah, he doesn't like my niece because I think she tortures him. So he's actually like unprompted hissed at her. It's kind of crazy. I think I think I think I like stepped on his tail once and he hissed at me. I mean, other than that, I mean, yeah, I've hardly ever heard him hiss. It's pretty rare. But yeah, he has actually just like unprompted just hissed at my niece before. I'm sure if Kree's still here, she'd be like, "Oh no, fake news." It's like, no, Kree, that totally happened. Because of course, if I'm in the kitchen trying to make food, Bud is like there. I mean, actually, he's kind of a little better at it. Like he just sits on the counter now, but in the past, he would be like, like under my feet, and then every so often, yeah, he would, his tail would get, I'd step on his tail. Um, but when that happens, he usually goes like, "Wow!" He doesn't like hiss. Poor Bud. Blackjack and hooker. And actually, forget the blackjack. Oh, but doesn't Reno have prostitutes? Should have eaten more for dinner than a peanut butter sandwich. I was just feeling very lazy. Very lazy. Apparently, he had a very good time. Oh, he got some double pixels here on his haunches. Yeah, see how the double pixels disappeared? Oh no, not the double pixels. Not the birdie boiler. Make a very handsome throw rug. Do 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 do. Not the birdie boiler. Wait, is Bud down there? No. Where did he go? He left us. He left us. It looks like he's just like batting at a toy versus like attacking a killer robot or whatever the hell happens in this game. Can you use C sharp and go down? I think there's a way to use. I think there's a way to do it. It's probably just like an API or a wrap. It's probably like a wrapper. You know, kind of like how Python is actually written in C, and like one of those things. Or like how the inch is defined in millimeters. Oh no! Okay, so he needs this striped thing here in his belly. Get into my belly. Realism is unparalleled. Oh, he is down there. Oh, okay. I heard like some random noises, but I couldn't see him. Because as you can tell, it's dark in here. The only light is. See, I put this cat thing over here, so it'd see if I put more light on my face. See the cat skeleton chart on the other monitor. Oh, Bud's here. He's just in his bed right next to me. Can't you see the fleas? That arm's kind of exaggerated. You know, there's kind of a plot hole in Jurassic Park. The movie at least. Like he's gonna get those embryos or whatever. And it's like they give him $750,000 in cash that I guess fit in that sack, I guess. That's kind of hard to believe. But then it's like, but then you'll get another 750 or whatever per embryo. But if you think about it, if you're like, let's say, what is it? So let's say Wayne Knight is 35 in that movie, probably. So even like at $1993, which wasn't, well, it's like what, probably half of what it is today. Like, how long? I mean, think about that. Like, so you would, because he would have been, they would have charged him with involuntary manslaughter for sure, and then he also would have been sued. He would have been sued as an accessory for civil damages by the company or whatever, like the financier, was it InGen or whatever? So basically, think about it. Like you're 35 years old in 1993. $1.5 million is not remotely enough to be a fugitive for like 40 years, because he would basically be a fugitive for the rest of his life. Because yeah, he would have civil and criminal suits against him. So, because you know he's like, so it's implied that he like underbid. You know, he should have charged more. You find someone else that can do this for what I bid. I'd like to see him try. Then it's implied that he's in debt. So like, would that money even cover his debts? Let alone being a fugitive for 40 years? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe so someone should put it in a chat GTP. Obviously, these are very pressing issues. Yeah, because even if he would have gotten away with it, it would have been completely obvious who was responsible for everything that happened. Because he would have left fingerprints on the embryo chambers. There would have been like security footage of him. And they'd be like, oh, which one of our employees vanished off the face of the earth? Oh, it's this guy. I mean, really, it would have made more sense for him to like fake his own death in Jurassic Park. Maybe that could be a new book. It'd be like Nedry actually didn't die. You know, he should have like crashed the. Oh yeah, that would have made sense. Like crash the Jeep into like some rocks, so it looks like he got washed away in the ocean, and then like leave some of the money, down there, like the bag broke. But then again, it's like then he would have even less money. Like he should have said, okay, I need at least $100,000 in an extra bag that I can leave next to the wrecked Jeep in order to fake my own death. Because then he would still be a fugitive, but they would assume he's dead, so maybe there wouldn't be like, active warrants for it. But that's just a film theory. And yeah, why didn't he make it so Jurassic Park could like put itself back online? Wouldn't it have been better, like if it would look like a temporary glitch? Because even when he's like, when he crashes into the tree and when he gets killed, it's like he's already gone through the fences. So like, he should have made it so that Jurassic Park restored all the systems, which then they would have not wondered where he was. It's not like they went out and got him anyway, but then he would have at least had like more getaway time. Because as soon as Jurassic Park like was like, all effed up, it's instantly like, oh, who's responsible? So he immediately becomes suspicious. Yeah, and like, everyone was all the workers who I think there was like a total of like 3 workers on all of Jurassic Park. It was like, oh, all the workers have to get to the dock. So, but nobody stays behind. Like everyone was going to go to the dock. I don't get it. Like, how does that work? Like, wouldn't it make more sense where he's like, oh, I'm gonna stay behind and get some work done, and that's when he steals the embryos? I mean, I know stealing the embryos is just the excuse for the plot to happen, but I mean, I don't know. They should have like it should have been more money. Like $750,000 down and like 5 million. Because yeah, like where was he gonna go? Because he's gonna live in like Costa Rica for the rest of his life or Mexico? It's like I don't know. It takes you right out of it. Yeah. Yes. I don't know how much money was it in the book. Was it like more? I wonder. I don't know. I just don't think Nedry really thought it through very well. Well, yeah, and like when he pushes the button, then he starts a timer on his Casio data bank calculator watch. So he definitely had some sort of time scale in mind. So why was he so bad at it? It doesn't entirely make sense that his foot would go forward, but it's obviously Dennis Nedry's fault. He had to get a job as a mailman. Yes, that was his new life. He got disappeared like Breaking Bad. He's like, you're gonna be a mailman in New York. Whatever you do, don't go stirring up any trouble. This is like the least aggressive attack ever. Okay. Export as. Let's see. It looks like he's playing with yarn or something. Why didn't he wait until it was, sunny? Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Did the storm have any effect on Jurassic Park systems? I mean, it had an effect on his ability to get to the boat. Why did he even have to die? Like, he should have gotten to the boat with the embryos. You could have gotten like 6 more sequels out of that. Chris Pratt could have made 10 more movies with that plot. And then what's her face? Scarlett Johansson could have made 8 more movies. Yeah, because like he falls down the hill, and then you see the mud going over the can. It's like, why did they even show that? Like, they never fired that Chekhov's gun. All right, so what's the jankiest way of doing this? I guess we should get animate. Ah! He's an attack robot. It does look like he's playing with string. He's crazy. That's probably too fast. Imagine the 8-bit guy in Jurassic Park. Yeah, I wonder what happens if we just play this animation. Like, how does it know to go back into the other animations? I guess we could just try it and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? Well, let's see what happens. Screw it. Oh no, my controller got bored and went to sleep. Wake up, controller. Wake up, little spider. Wake up. No, you're not dead. Oh no, he turned into a wimp. Well, it's screwing up the animation. That means it's doing something. I imagine the 8-bit guy in Jurassic Park wearing shorts, socks, and sandals. Yeah, probably. Oh, he'd be dressed up like the Game Warden. That's kind of how he was dressed, right? Yes, he's walking on a beehive. Yes. Can I just return out of this? Maybe? I don't know. Hack the planet. He's walking on a beehive. Yes. What is a bud? A miserable little pile of fur balls. But enough talk. Have at you! Well, this is jank mistake. He should have like a cat laser too. Is that the right syntax? Mm. 20. Oh no, I put in a semicolon. Kids, do not program like this at home. This looks like one of those videos is like, never program like this. Someone sees all these nested loops, they're not going to hire you. Oh no, it crashed. Bud spray. Oh, duh. Duh. It makes it look like he has 3 arms. Whoa! Look at that. See, he should have like a cat laser so he could shoot a laser out of his eye. Well, I want this to be like, well, I've said this a million times, like Shadow the Ninja, where like you pick up weapons. I think the animation's pretty good, except for the fact that it looks like he has like 4 arms. It's like he's Sheba. You betrayed Sheba. I understand its power now. Here, let's slow it way down. Of course, that's probably going to break my stupid, crappy logic. Oh, yeah. What was that? 2 down to 5, so we need to make this 4 times bigger. So what? 80? Seems egregious. Yeah, well, Mutant cats with laser beams. Yeah. Just want frickin' cats with laser beams. Yeah, it just looks like he has like 4 arms when you do that. Well, I guess that's your mutant cat for you. Whoa, 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 whoa! The tail's a little herky jerky at the end. That could probably be fixed. See, I was looking into animation trees. It seems like that's more like how do I put it? Like it's kind of like if you're moving in different directions, it tries to like tween it. So I mean it does. Well, that's probably a way to make it work. Yeah, it almost looks like I was like animating extra arms to give the illusion of faster motion. It's like he's just batting at a ball of twine. Erase one of those arms. Yeah, that's what I probably should do. Yeah, you're exactly right. Sorry, bud. We've got to go to the glue factory. Oh no, my arm! I'm being disarmed. Oh, I should have eaten more than peanut butter. I was a fool. Hashtag cat physics. Yeah, this is probably like one of those things where like you make it look right by making it wrong, like Waterworld. Okay, I'll definitely put like a Waterworld stage in this because I'm thinking this game is gonna be like in Japan, so it's like some sort of like mutant monsters attack Japan, and the only thing that can save Japan is like all these house cats all like called to duty, and so like you see like these cats like looking up, and then like a close up of a paw pushing a button, and that's like how the cats get their the claw attack tiger Neo exosuit. So yes, that's yeah. Because I thought about having like cybernetic attack tiger Neo exosuit system, but it makes it like a claw attack tiger Neo exosuit NES. Because then that way it's cat nest. So it's like the title tells you everything you need to know about the game. It's a cat game that looks like a Nintendo game. And it's NES, not NES. I hate when people say NES or SNES. It's like, stop wasting my time. So now it appears too slow. That's my impression. I don't know what you guys think. I guess we bump it up to 30 FPS. This look, I've already coded in the ice level. Do 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 boom do 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 do. Yeah, I think I need to do the tail a little bit differently. See, depending on where the tail is when you start the animation, I should probably make the tail move more violently so that it's more jarring, so it's not as noticeable that it doesn't fit. Well, yeah, it does look like he's got multiple arms there. At least in my perspective, watching it on my screen. I guess it's probably the same for you guys. Yeah, so if he has like this, well, I guess if it's like Shadow the Ninja, like I think if you're moving in Shadow the Ninja and you attack, I think it makes you stop. Maybe we should play Shadow the Ninja to double check. Any excuse to play Shadow the Ninja. Best game ever. Yeah, so I'm picturing kind of like Strider or Shadow the Ninja, like this like sideways arc thing shoot out from his paw, like he's shooting out an energy beam, and like the energy beam could be like bigger. So like when he's like a wimpy cat, he would just bat, so you'd have like this minimal distance damage. But when he's in robot form, he would shoot out like an energy wave. Yep, ice stage ready to go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like the Strider sword attack, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, you have to wait for the story in order to start the game. Yeah, why did they make you do this? This game obviously sucks. Oh, now you get it. Yeah, it stops you when you move. Well, actually, there's a little bit of inertia. Well, actually, there's... Yeah. Oh, yeah, see, he's moving like... Is there a turbo button on this? Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, I suck. Now it's a speed run. Where's the regular sword? I think you can like power up the regular sword. Give me my sword! Oh, this happens 3 years from now? The ninjas must stop the Digital Online ID Verification Act. The Online ID verification, not age verification. ID verification. Just skipping ahead to the real thing there. That Louis Rossman won't talk about. Oh God, I'm going to be started on that. Bye-bye. Ah! Leave me alone! See, this sword sucks for those guys. Yeah, there's no, like... Yeah, the sword... But you can get, like... Yeah, that's why I'm playing this, because you can get, like, a... Well, you'll see it here if I can actually get it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now you get the upgraded sword. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, it's the next one. Yeah. And I think you can upgrade this even more, too. But I don't think you get the double damage like you do with the... And you can't do a diagonal attack here. So this is actually a lot more dangerous with this weapon. Yeah, this is a lot harder. I'll speed run it. Bye bye. Oh no! Oh, I lost my weapon! Look at that. Oh, that was a terrible spawn. Screw my... I'm gonna play Shadow. Screw you guys, and I'm going home. It's an homage to Shadow of the Ninja. Shadow of the Kitten. Maybe I should just call it Shadow of the Kitten. Screw it. Shadow of the Kitten. 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 It's the greatest game ever. Shadow of the Kitten. What would a... This is... Well, I always play this with the grappling hook. That's why I'm having such a hard time. Well, I think you get my point. Yeah. As much as I love playing Shadow of the Ninja. Shadow of the Ninja Cat. Yes. Oh yeah, I'll need some like Nintendo music for this too. Maybe I can find someone on Fiverr. I will write you a Nintendo song for $5, but it's actually $75. All right, let me see if I can get him to like not move when he does that. I wonder if I could force direction to be 0. Excuse me. Well, wait, no. So if you hit the button... Oh, that happens here. So maybe if we put that after that. I think I could... Oh, yeah, because direction is just a variable. Ah, God damn it. Well, wait a minute. 0... Oh, wait, yeah. Wouldn't that affect his last known the way he's facing? Yeah, no effect whatsoever. Well, I give up. I give up on life. Kids, this is not how you should code. Yeah, don't try this at home. Try this at home. Oh, this is slop. This is slop maglop. Huh? Oh, duh. That probably made it worse. Oh, it crashed. Nice. Actually, that's a. Okay, yeah, float. Shadow of the kitten. Shadow of the. Still doesn't work. Look, all your failure has brought you back to me. I'm not procrastinating. I'm doing research. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's actually what's up. Ah, damn it. I just can't escape this. Oh, maybe I need to move that inside the bracket. There we go. Oops, I broke him. Oh no. And this is why you shouldn't make all of your logic with a bunch of if else. Okay, so I should be able to like. Oh no, I want to. He glitched. It's the glitch gremlin. Okay, whatever you do, don't push attack in midair. The computer has to say hello. The computer won't say hello. It has to say hello. Just don't push attack in midair, and it'll be fine. And now Seth Rogen will play a genius. Oh man, I don't know about this. Steve, that's a circuit board. Circuit boards are what make computers go. Wow, you're so smart, Steve Wozniak. I'm the smartest guy there is. I know what a computer circuit board is because I'm Steve Wozniak. Man. Well, I think that's some decent progress. All that for a drop of blood. Was this one not saved? Still don't know why the background looks like that. I know there's a setting for it someplace. I don't know where it is. Is it preferences? Well, no, that would be global. Have you watched any old, bad, good movies lately, Ben? Yes, I actually watched Hell Comes to Frogtown last week. It's actually on YouTube Movies. You can watch it for free with ads. And actually, well, it wasn't too bad. Better than Amazon. Amazon is terrible. Hell Comes to Frogtown is obviously a classic movie. It's like this post-apocalypse. It's from 1988, I want to say. It's the same year They Live came out. It's Roddy Piper is in it, and he's the last fertile man on Earth. And so these nurses like abduct him, and they're like, "We need you to help us rescue this harem of fertile women who have been captured by the frog people." So that's why there's Frog Town, because there's like this town full of radioactive mutant frog people. And there's like a sexy frog dancer too. And so it's kind of like Mad Max Fury Road actually, where it's like there's like the frog has this harem, and so they have to like rescue the frog or rescue the women, and then the nurses put like this like explosive chastity belt on him, and what is the thing? And then the frogs like saw it off with a chainsaw, and then in the end he's like, "I'm gonna screw everybody." It's called Hell Comes to Frogtown. It's all right. I mean, it's like one of those, it's like a low budget '80s movie. It's very much like it's very much along the lines of like the Guyver or Slipstream, like a late '80s low budget sci-fi movie. Actually, it's actually a lot like Slipstream. Actually, oh yeah, because what's his face? Mark Hamill is, well, obviously Mark Hamill's in the Guyver, but he's also in Slipstream. I think Slipstream might have been the first movie to star Bill Paxton. I mean, not the first movie with Bill Paxton, but the first one where it's like, yeah. I think that was also like a post-apocalyptic movie. they're all the same. Isn't Hardware the same way? So yeah, I watched that last week. Yeah, I think Frogtown was the same year as They Live. So apparently he made like a studio movie and then a movie about mutant frogs the same year. All right, I got one more comment, kind of on that note. Because we're talking about Roddy Piper. It's like, do you know why the Rock never really took off? I really don't think he did. I know he's in everything, but if you compare like the Rock to like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Roddy Piper, the Rock was never in a high concept film. All he's ever done is like Fast and the Furious and stupid remakes, and then he was like a Scorpion King. Like The Rock never had a Total Recall. He never had a They Live. He's never made a high concept movie. It's just remake slop. Oh god, I sound like YouTubers now. Or like, oh god, what was it like? Disney cuts deal or ends deal with Sora AI, and then they did that Moana trailer, which legit looks like an AI generated fake trailer. That's like, my god, but yeah, but like that's all he does. He's never made because yeah, like I mean, Terminator was a high concept film, Running Man, uh, Total Recall, Terminator 2. I don't want to say, well, not True Lies, but like there were some other ones too, like that one where the clones, what was it, the Sixth Day? That was kind of like that was kind of when Arnold was past his prime, but like Arnold had interesting scripts, and like I think the closest The Rock did is he kind of made his own version of Kindergarten Cop a couple times, but no one gives a shit about Kindergarten Cop. I mean, that's like, that's not anywhere near the top of Arnold's pantheon of films. Well, I mean, I would say like the Rock is a better actor than Arnold Schwarzenegger. He can like actually enunciate words, but he just makes shitty movies. It's kind of like how I know this sounds sacrilegious, but like I actually think J.J. Abrams is a good director. He just directs shitty scripts every time and kind of holds them back. So I don't know, like I don't know if anyone would like make a movie like Total Recall now, like an original movie, but I think if you had something like that and then you put The Rock in it, I think it would work. But I don't think it's going to happen now. Because like if you have like something that's like even if because you can't really take The Rock seriously, you can't really take Arnold seriously. Well, maybe in Terminator, but like everything's kind of like tongue in cheek, but it kind of works like with stuff like Total Recall. But there's also no subtext in movies, so like you know like the RoboCop remake with what's his face, what's that guy's name? Uh, oh crap, forgot his name. Greg Kinneman. Uh, it's like, oh, let's remake RoboCop, and it's like, okay, well, are we gonna like have anything in this movie that is like up, brings the idea up to date? Like, 30 years has passed. Let's bring in drones. Let's bring in AI. Let's bring in transhumanism. Nope, none of that's in the remake. It's just more robots punching robots. It's like they didn't do anything with it, and then that's why nobody gives a crap about the movie because there's no higher meaning to the movie. There's no subtext. All right, I'm gonna. On that note, I think I will call it a night. Yeah, I guess maybe we'll see you next time. I should be around. Put the cookie down. Yeah. Well, I know, but he would still make like kind of like big concept films. Yep. Good night, everyone. I guess we'll see you next time. See you later. And then anyone coming to MGC, I guess we'll see you in about 3 weeks. Bye bye. Bud, do you want to say goodbye? No, he's asleep.